Hi there, welcome to Cheerful Homes. I am your host, Natalie Glessman. Today, I am giving you 5 ways to make your home stand out. So you've decided to sell your home. Maybe you found a real estate agent. Wonderful, you are on your way. So the next thing we need to do is prepare your home for showings and for open houses. Now, there are a lot of things that your agent will do to help you prepare, but I'm going to give you some tips that you can do at home that won't cost you a thing. So, got my trusty list. Number 1, declutter your home. So this is a great time, great opportunity for you to clean out the things in your home that need to go. So perhaps it's time for donations. You might have a throwaway pile, a giveaway pile, lots of different options. There are great companies that will come to your home and pick up furniture items from small to large. There are also companies that will come by and pick up your like bags of clothes, bags of toys, bags of all kinds of things, small appliances. So those are really easy to find online, and I'll post a few links below. But it really is a great opportunity to donate and give back to your community while also decluttering your home of all of the things that you don't really need. And on the positive plus side, it'll also help you when it comes time to move. There's so many things to do when you're moving. It would be nice to already have this step at least started. So it makes packing a little bit easier. Number 2, so this is kind of a 2-part tip, removing personal items from your home. So this just means photographs and other things that you might have on display in your home. It's nice to take those down for privacy reasons, but also so that people that when they come into your home, they can picture themselves living there. So it just kind of removes that personal element. And kind of part 2 of this one is to put away any valuable items. So perhaps if you don't have a safe, this might be a time to get one, or you just put them in a really tough hiding spot that no one is going to find. I'm sure your agent will be walking around the home, while you have people in there showing, but perhaps your listing agent isn't always there when you have a buyer's agent come into your property. It's just might as well be safe, just a little extra step to make you feel safe and secure in your home and that you don't lose any of your things. The next one, consider staging. Okay, so staging. Typically, when we are working with sellers, the sellers pay for the staging, and there's a lot of different ways to do this. Perhaps you've already moved out of the home, and so there's no furniture. So staging can really help for a buyer to come in and picture what their things would look like, or just to visualize the layout of how a room could be, and then that just gives them ideas of what they could do in this space. Staging could be on a smaller scale. Perhaps it's just decorative items, or you're adding some florals, something to kind of warm your space up. That's one part of staging. So it's not only removing the cluttering items, but also adding in those soft items that make it feel like a home and make it feel warm and inviting. And like I said, staging, it can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. You can also go to Home Goods or Marshalls if you are creative. And sometimes, honestly, agents will offer this service because they kind of keep a storage of these types of items, just little fillers that look nice in your home. Talk about it with your agent. It's a great idea. Just see if it warms up your space, if it would help you in any way. This is a big one. So you, as the seller, if there is a showing in your home or an open house, make sure that you are physically absent from the property. So you have a listing agent that is there to show your home to potential buyers. You do not need to be there, and neither do your animals. It's very nice to have you and everyone out of the home so that the buyer can, feel comfortable in your home and view the property just in their own comfort zone. I have showed up at listings where the seller is there. I brought my buyer in. We did not expect the seller to be there. In one case, I should make a whole separate episode of these, but in one case, he was outside smoking the whole time. So there was that smell kind of radiating through the property and the home. And that just didn't create a very good viewing experience. They also felt like my buyers felt like they couldn't talk openly about what they were seeing because the sellers were there. So it's just in your best interest to be absent and to trust your agent to show your property in the best way possible. Now, the last one, and maybe I sound biased, but I did write down listen to your agent's advice. So, you have chosen a seller's agent probably after interviewing others or based on recommendations or referrals. And that person can probably give you really good advice about what they are seeing in other homes in your neighborhood, in other neighborhoods that are comparable to yours. Do you have floors that are all different types? Because we've worked with a seller where each room had a different floor type. What about the colors of your walls? Is every room a different color? I've also had that. So maybe your agent says, hey, it's worth painting the interior of your house all one color, or maybe you should remove this display over here. They probably have some good advice that will help make your property show better and just appear more desirable, especially because when the listing agent is there, as buyers come into the property, they hear that feedback. And if they keep hearing it, then they're going to come to you and tell you, maybe we need to make some changes, and it's in your best interest to maybe listen to them and at least consider what they're telling you, and hopefully it can benefit your home. So these are my 5 tips to make your home stand out in a competitive market. We always kind of have a competitive market because there's only so many properties out there, and it's important that yours stands out. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, and I hope these were helpful. Have a great day.